Welcome, everybody, to Final Fantasy Tactics. Which, for me, I have very little history with. I know some people that this is their favorite Final Fantasy game. But for me, I've barely ever played this one. I got it as a rental back in like 2000 from a Hollywood Video. And I played about halfway through the prologue. And I was like, why is this not Final Fantasy? Why different? And so I never picked it up again. Which is weird that I was so not familiar with a tactics-based game. I grew up on Sega Genesis playing Shining Force. So I don't know why I was so weirded out by this. I don't know what was going through my head. Maybe it was just I was in high school and I had a lot of stuff going on and I didn't have the patience to learn. I don't know. But here we are with the new remastered fancy version of Final Fantasy Tactics, which we are going to be playing the updated version. I know, some people probably want to do like the classic version, blah, blah, blah. But for me, this has got voice acting, this has got other cool stuff. We're going to go with this one. The enhanced version is based on the original 1997 release of Tactics, but features full voice acting, additions and adjustments to dialogue, and animated character portraits to provide a more immersive way to experience the story. This version also boasts higher resolution graphics with an updated user interface, along with improved controls, optimized balance, and make it an ideal choice for returning players and newcomers alike. In addition to controller support, the enhanced version has allowed the use of a mouse and keyboard. I've got a controller, so we'll work with that. Yeah. In stone? By a sword attested, by stone revealed. The tale can now be told. The Zodiac Brave story. I always wondered what that meant. The Zodiac Braves. I've heard the name a lot. Maybe I'll find out by the end of this. New game. You have Tactician, which is the greater challenge, Night mode, which is balanced, and Squire mode, which has easier battles and allows you to concentrate on the story. But I can change the play mode later, so let's start with Night. I mean, there's no way I'm going to start with Tactician, but let's start with Knight, and I can at least change it back to Squire if we have trouble. Oh, my birthday. Is that my real birthday? You'll never know. Other than the birthday streams that I do every year. You'll never know.
I am Arazlam J.D. For the greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age.
J.D. is your last name? Or is Arazlam a title?
The War of the Lions? No?
No, not at all.
It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history.
So where did 12 take place on this map?
It is a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, What the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, Ramza Beowulf, the youngest son of House Beowulf, famed for producing leaders of men.
I swear they're saying Beowulf.
There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage.
So we'll make it up.
However, according to the Jurai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero.
What? Heresy.
The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an
See?
inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods and profaned the godly.
So he was pretty metal, is what you're saying.
Which of these two accounts is to be believed? Join me now in my search to uncover the answer. The truth.
Do you want the answer or do you want the truth? Because those two aren't always the same. So as I understand it, this game takes place 500 plus years after Final Fantasy XII. And at some point during that point, there was a horrible cataclysm that destroyed most of the technology across the world and killed off much of the inhuman, non-human races. So, you know, the pig people, the lizard people. It's very pretty, though. I do love the images. The mountains of it feels very Lord of the Rings. Final Fantasy Tactics, based on Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, the chocobo! The war chocobos. You can tell because they have little hats. Hats means war. Pretty sure. It's actually why people go to war. Prove who has the better hat. Or the bigger hat. Or the taller hat. Pretty sure I learned that in school. Well, this is the same cutscene as it was like in the original. It's just done up stylistically. I remember like the full CGI cutscene of going underneath the bridge and across like the stream and the birds flying and everything like that. I remember that visual. I remember it was raining that day. We put up with a giant stick to ward away the clouds. No, can we do the Void Ark instead?
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ovelia, it is time.
So they only have one singular god that they pray to. Instead of, well, one, either the Okiria, which we knew was a group, or the Esper thingies, which we know there was like a pantheon of. And we know that there were two groups of Espers, them being the what were they, like the Archons and the Scions? Or something like that, where they were split up between them? Essentially light and dark sides. Either way, I don't think much of that lore is actually relevant at this point. It's been like centuries. And for once, I think they've actually paid attention to the fact that, hey, society doesn't stay still for centuries if you just let it. It actually changes and different beliefs happen, different societies grow, especially when you have a big cataclysm that blew everything up.
I'll not be much longer, Agrius.
Your escort has already arrived.
Why does Agrius remind me of Saber? I don't know. I think it's just the blue outfit and the blonde hair.
Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour.
Pray on your own time. I'm missing whiskey night 1 gill drinks.
Vrykerion, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Aye, and I'm sober.
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. But you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
Hey. I'm wondering if they're going to call him on the fact that he didn't take his helmet off inside of a church. Or if that's even something that would offend. But no one else is wearing a hat. Just saying.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry.
Fair.
We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Okay, so they're mercs, not actually members of the Order.
Govern your tongue.
I tried, but my tongue vetoed. Just can't do anything with that tongue.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
And may the Force be with you.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
Oh.
You got Tanner's men?
We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job?
I'd like to get paid to do no job. Like, just get paid. That'd be nice.
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then. To battle.
Deliver us, O Lord.
Well, looks like we're not going anywhere yet. Back to the praying.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad.
That... What does that mean? Like, is the Black Lion, like... I know it's the prologue, I shouldn't expect answers yet, but it would help
Hear
with
that,
context.
wench. It is useless to resist. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
A head on a saw. These swords of gold tanner, lackwits one and all.
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Vrykerion.
As long as we get paid.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that.
Oh. Us helping out. We don't help out, we don't get paid. I mean, what if they tell us to stand down? Do we still get paid? Well, no, apparently not. No fight, no pay, I guess. We have to turn in heads or something to get our pay?
Lad, Ramsar, with me.
His name is Lad?
Kill them all! Leave no man standing!
Well, that's just redundant, Vrykerion. Of course, unless you're saying it's possible to kill them all and they all still keep standing up, which would be impressive. Honestly, I think that'd be the more interesting feat. Unless we chop off their feet. Ooh, but they keep standing then? I've seen some bodies in other video games glitch out like that. I'm looking at you, Skyrim.
You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad?
No, that's what they want to do to you.
Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout.
I find dead men rout more easily.
Okay, so you can only control Ramza in this first battle. When Ramza's turn comes, he may only move once and perform one ability. If you select wait, he will take no further action and his turn will end. On the left, you can see the combat timeline. Each unit will act accordingly to their place in the timeline, indicated by the number. 1 is displayed for the units whose turn it is to act. Hold left trigger or up and down to scroll through the combat timeline to view information of the different units. Oh, neat. They're mostly archers. Reposition active unit. You must select move from the battle menu, followed by a tile within its movement range. Okay, see, now I actually know how to do this pretty well. Like, I've played Fire Emblem Three Houses. From the abilities menu, you command the unit to attack. Abilities have many uses, such as attacking, healing, providing support. Some consume MP or items.
This is bad.
Select a facing direction. I guess I should probably face forward?
You're done for.
Come then. Now is the time.
So the real question is, can you stand on a dead body tile? Don't hurt Ramza. He's a good boy.
The battle is ours.
He's the merc with a mouth. You can tell because he's a mercenary who has a mouth.
By divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade,
Shadow.
Farewell.
You already used it once. It's not impressive. If you
My friends.
For victory.
Failed to rend is exactly what I'm going to say the next time I have a steak that's too chewy.
This does not look good. My turn.
Oh, come on, really? Well, I'm going to move over here. Yeah, attack them. We're fine with this. So I guess if you attack head on, they can parry you with a shield. No, that was to the side and still parried. So maybe it's just a flat chance.
It's time.
Do I get a bonus for flanking?
It's over! My time is up.
Yay!
Unhand me!
How did they get in there?
No. Lady Ovelia.
Yeah, how?
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
There was a back door the entire time and no one said anything about it?
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
The princess with a mouth. Bird!
Hold there!
Chocobo, chocobo.
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
This cannot be.
Like how each of the stages looks like a little diorama, though.
Delita. He lives.
Of course. I suppose I shouldn't assume I know why he wouldn't.
But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
Ours is not to ask why, ours is to something get paid.
Records of the hero Delita Hyrule
First appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods. This ill treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason.
Was there just one thief
It
cloak?
was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Garland, too, saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
Yeah, I don't think I even made it this far when I first played this, when I rented it way back in the day.
Did you hear? Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros.
What's a Wayne?
The Corpse Brigade again.
Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder?
Perhaps lunch?
Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
Perhaps lunch. That's what I thought.
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland.
Who?
Duke Larg? Why?
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri, too.
Who?
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil.
That word I know.
The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us.
All right, everybody, fall in.
So a year ago, we were in the Northern Sky Order.
The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has
So
been
we're going to pay
commanded
them.
to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade.
Never mind.
An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses.
Oh, okay. So we're not even part of the Corpse Brigade job. You're taking everyone from the castle to go fight the Corpse Brigade, and then putting us at the castle to, like, seat warm, I guess?
Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all.
Here at the Academy, you will learn to be proper knights. You will not, however, learn math or spelling. Hence why our Academy is spelt with a K.
Fight with honor and trust in your steel.
We're bound.
It would seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices.
Yay?
I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Garland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
So, the
Let's
leader
be on our
joined.
way.
Guest units will participate in battle, but they will act of their own accord. Okay. You may now navigate the world map. Travel around Ivalice, position the cursor with moving locations will progress the story. While on the world map, press X will display a list of locations. From there, you can choose your next destination, view the types of stocks in each settlement, and other information. Okay. See, I want to say... like, it was either around here... or like up here somewhere that is where 12 took place. But I know there was kind of a narrow passage like this. Because, like, over here was, like, Giruvegan. But I don't remember a mountain range. Oh, no! Because the Golmore Highlands were, like... or the Mosforan High Road was, like, in the mountains, right? Maybe, like, right up here. Because this looks like desert. So maybe Rabanastre was like right here. Maybe this was the Giza Plains at one point. I don't know. Garyland. Home of the Gary. Okay, so you can choose where the positions at the start of battle. Before combat begins, you must decide which units to place and where. For battles that are part of the main story, ramps that cannot be removed. When selecting your party, move the cursor. Okay, if I press Y, I get the status screen where I can change their job and equipment. And I can hold RT to switch to a tactical view. Right, but we have no idea. I have enough to learn Salve. Range 1. Rostone has range 4. But the real question is, if I spend my job XP on like... oh no, because job XP is not the same as JP. Okay, so I should be able to learn how to throw a stone, which would be good for, you know, if I can't reach someone. I have a bunch of squires.
I was born for this.
I'm going to put a chemist behind them. And not really any reason to put... oh, I can move this side. Okay. We'll put the last two...
Here I go. Wise choice.
Forward.
So we have 2 on that side of the river and 2 on the other side, and we have the chemist behind us.
What have we here? Little moppets, is it? Our luck's turned for the better.
Do I look like a Muppet to you?
All right, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
Okay, so Edmund and him are fighting.
Let me see.
Careful, Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail.
What does that mean? Like, is that just a good way to receive packages?
Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Really? Then why are you standing over there?
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager.
Then we'll...
Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets are still moppets.
So now they know where we're from, which means they're gonna go and burn down our homes.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing.
No
Is
one
that
mourns
right?
the
You're in
bandits.
far over your little heads.
No one mourns the rogues.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Remember to instruct them wisely. And remember to equip the abilities I guess you were supposed to get. What? Comprises the most fundamental of all battle abilities. Oh! Once you have an ability target, the expected outcome will be played. Use this to determine what effects you have before you make a decision. Raise a unit's job level. Unit can raise a job by earning job XP in battle. Each job has its own level, but units' different jobs can increase. New jobs will be available.
Nice.
Okay. That's much easier to just... The rush can only be cardinal directions. The throwing stone could be diagonal.
Nothing can stop me.
Her name's Emmett.
Here I go.
Oh. Sorry. I didn't know that it would hit him.
We can win this.
Can we?
Too slow. Yeah, nearly finished me.
So yeah, fun fact, did you know that you need an uninterrupted line to attack something with a ranged attack? Or else apparently you'll throw a rock at your friend's head.
This cannot be.
Now.
Well, he can't attack, but I suppose what I probably should do if I can. Good. I can actually heal Delida.
How do you fare? I'm in your debt.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry for hitting you in the head with a rock.
What do I do now?
I mean, interesting, the bad guys also get job XP.
I'll take care of this.
I could do 12 to him. Do 12 to him, just simply because that removes one enemy from the board. So if I threw a stone at him... You suck.
No turning back.
My turn.
I'm just wondering if I could, like, throw a rock at her and throw her down. There it goes. So there is fall damage if you do that. Okay, good to know.
Me then.
No. No.
don't know. Can you attack someone who's already down? Apparently you can, but it doesn't do anything.
It'll be over in a flash.
Someone's got to be able to hit this guy with a rock.
Bloody hell.
I have spent more time throwing rocks at people than using any sort of sword or weapon in this entire fight.
Better than ever.
Antoinette.
Got me to contend with.
Oh, Nose! Because his name's Nose. Get it?
It's time.
And so it ends.
Yep, it ends.
Ready. Damn it.
Take that, you Gemini.
Why persist in such folly?
Perhaps they like to listen to drowning Molly.
Honest work would see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
Perhaps they would have had a career if their moms had named them Dave. Oh, nice! Emmett? That was our greatest contributor? Really? Way to go, Emmett. You're a real hero. MVP. Way to go.
Barbeneth Beowulf, a great hero who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approached the hour of his death.
Knight Gallant? A gallant knight was like a title?
What news of the war?
It's all tied up. 41 to 41. Top of the third. But it looks like the Red Lions might score a three-pointer. But alas, the Black Lions have the better goalie. There, that's everything I know about sports.